This message feels incredibly specific. It was designed for you, all right? It's designed for you or this group of collective souls who are operating in such a frequency, a wavelength, oscillating in such a specific octave where I'm hearing new resonant experiences that are drawing near, readily available for you to immerse yourself in them. It feels like there's a full immersion that's going to be happening. Oh, there's a keyword that's bleeding through from another reading that I did. I'm going to see if it comes back around, but you could feel like there's this energy that's bleeding through you right now, like something is flowing through you, and that could be the higher intelligence that you are, and feels like a higher force of some kind. But the message was you're literally breathing in some type of new timeline, you're breathing in some type of new essence, you're breathing a new life. It feels like the soul that's animating this physical vessel that is able to navigate this terrestrial plane from this entirely new perspective, and it feels like the essence of play. You have regulated your nervous system in such a way that has expanded your capacity to hold more and to receive more within your experience, right? This very specific message is coming through for you. So I'm going to read on what this is. I'm going to see what you've inhaled when it comes to that new timeline. Something that's unfolding, and it's not happening to you, it's not happening for you, it's literally happening through you. And if you know, you know. It's being projected externally into this holographic construct. Just seeing things being downloaded, things existing in the quantum, collapsing through space-time and materializing themselves. It could be opportunities, it could be people, it could be things. You know, consciousness expressing itself in form. Let's go and see what this is. What is going on with you? Let me take a look at the theme for this. It's the theme, the Benito Cosmos Oracle. Right, we have a couple. Okay, hold on. God. Okay. Expansion. Expansion is what it sounds like. You've expanded your capacity to receive more. This isn't a joke. Microgravity beneath that is something feeling weightless. Like this I'm hearing is a natural next step within your evolution process. Something that would feel overwhelming to those around you. I'm hearing maybe they wouldn't even know what to do with it. This is being granted. Yeah, I'm hearing access to you in your field. It's like something is coming in and finding you in your field, in your reality bubble, because of what you're going to do with it. Could be insight, it could be a divine download, but it feels like some type of invitation to learn more, teach more, experience more. But there's something around the breath of life, which reminds me very much of the Fool's Journey. So it could be a leap of faith of some kind. I'm seeing a leap towards luck. So this is where your preparation finds some type of opportunity. And now the thing is, or the opportunity finds the one who is prepared, the one who is ready, the one who is receptive. And the reception in your field, I'm seeing is calibrating, something's recalibrating around you. This message has actually got me kind of tripping a little bit, because if you've been here for a while, I don't typically do messages like this, and not very often anymore. And this feels so specific and unique to your soul's journey or your life's journey, where it feels like, I don't know, either I'm speaking to one person or like a group of resonant souls. It just feels so specific. So anyway, this is going on. Then you have these two that also came out, which is proton. Proton is a positive electrical charge, and it's a very auspicious card. I'm actually going to read it to you. And then you have multiverse. Multiverse is allowing yourself to go beyond. It's about the system accepting your beliefs. You are the universe experiencing itself as human, and there's something around your physical laws that have once bound you to certain realities, and you vibrating out of resonance of an old timeline as you breathe in a new one. Like opportunities begin to emerge from you because you're on the frequency of it, like you're on the wavelength. it just feels like it's a head scratcher, isn't it? It's so interesting. So anyway, this is talking about allowing yourself to go beyond. You are now operating in such a way where you're seated at the edge of your local cluster, your statistical anomaly, like something that's improbable. You've done something that has literally not just diverged you from, oh, it reminds you of like the rerouting. You know when you see something reroute on a video game and it's like you no longer belong to your local universe? Yeah, it feels like that. And then you have Big Bang at the base. So things are blown up. This talks about massive explosion. Of course, we all know the Big Bang. But it's positive. It's like there's some type of transmission that you're sending into the quantum field. It could have been an intention of some kind. But that's your theme. And this isn't just one card. Like, these are 4 messages that came through with Big Bang at the base. So it feels like, all right, this is go time for you. Something that you're breathing. Like, you're breathing it in. You're absorbing it in. Let's see. Okay, apparently we're going to use the Gateway of the Light activation. What is this? What flipped? Ancestral Realm. So Ancestral Realm talks about karmic release, healing the lineage, and boundaries. Now, this is the full expression of DNA itself, and it could have been where you've been blocked off in the heart space. This talks about a wall that you've kept up from lifetime to lifetime, and the pain that has existed within you is inseparable from the love that you've withheld across lifetime to lifetime. And I'm seeing it as you've learned to trust yourself as you open yourself up to new experiences, and everything that Gaia and the planet Earth, which is this highly intelligent organism of consciousness that you're an extension of, you're an expression of, you're a manifestation of, weaving through you, moving through you, and you move as one in this system. And I'm hearing as you work together in this way, you open yourself up to a realm of possibilities that already exists. It's already encoded within your field. All the possibilities that she has here on this planet Earth for you to experience. It is the memory of the Earth. It's the Akashic. It's a sacred place that you're returning to. It's the interconnected database that stores a living memory of all organisms from the past, present, and future simultaneously. So this is all versions of you existing simultaneously. And it's not that you're moving towards becoming another version, you're anchoring that version into your vessel, into your, I mean, whom are you becoming? Child of light, whom are you becoming? Because it's unrecognizable. And I don't quite have words for this because it just feels like there's a lot of channel messages that are wanting to come through where I'm just having to kind of take a backseat and let them do that. So let's go and get a Star Child message, because there's something higher that's going on, right? You get that, right? Let's take a look at Shaman's Dream Oracle message after this too. Travel with the dragon. I'm hearing something about the nape of the neck. And if you think about that, this is like where Neo is like plugged into the matrix, and it feels like you've disconnected to reconnect with your own soul's essence. Then you have breathing at the base. So this is the dragon's breath, right? That could be about, I don't know if you guys have heard about when you breathe in through like the bridge of your nose about an inch inwards, and you breathe into that spot. I'm hearing all will be revealed. There's some kind of breath of a new timeline, a higher vision that's unfolding from you or through you. I keep seeing the Star of David as well. So this is platonic solids. That could be symbolic for someone, right? Platonic solids. It's very intricate, complex, geometrical structures. And I'm seeing it as like conscious organisms that you're able to co-create with. I'm going to go ahead and pull this card for you real quick so I can read the dragons from the Star Child deck. And this is just going to be a complete free flow. I don't, to be honest, feel like editing this message at all. I just feel like letting this be raw and real, because there's That's not real if it's edited like parts. It's just the energy for this. All right, so travel, inner and outer journeys, and believing in yourself. Inner and outer journeys, believe in yourself, big shifts. All is frequency. You are your intention. Find peaceful solution by connecting with higher self. My dragon guide has come to take me on a spiritual vacation. Travel with your dragon guide to elevate your vibration and burn up anything that's not buoyant. Now, to become buoyant is to become less dense in the medium you're immersed in. There's something around the ether that you breathe and remembering yourself as an etheric being transversing the material physical plane. Heavy emotional frequencies, mental struggles, and magnetic connections with others are dissolved now so that you can easily lift off and follow the dragon's flight. I just got a message from someone saying all structure requires order cement. Okay. Can you allow your travels to take you out of your comfort zone? Your guide takes you to Lemuria to show natural frequencies of light. Abiding in vortices of light, you feel completely relaxed, connected to nature in an elevated state. It might be different from the average trip, but surely you can get used to it. In Lemuria, you're naturally sensitive to energies of the land. Yeah, there's something around ley lines, and the thing is, when you transverse these sites, and every country has its own soul contracts, and you were born through resonance into specific coordinates on planet Earth, and there's somewhere either that you're being called back to, something that you're being called to work with, even in the land that you're in at this specific stage of your journey, at this specific phase of your evolution, serves as a co-creation. There is some type of theme or subconscious contract that is embedded within, I'm seeing every fiber of your being that understands this non-linear process that's unfolding. And if you know, you know, right? It's designed for those who truly know. So you're naturally sensitive to the energies of the land. Your dragon guide leads you to these sacred places that purify and inform you energetically. Spiritual travels don't take you away from yourself. Have you felt hesitant to go inwards? Being on a vacation away from the density of the mind, you can now easily see energies that are part of your inner world. Your guide will be able to take you through these energies to rise higher and higher in vibration. Yeah. The breath of life, the dragon's breath. This is so specific for your like soul's journey and your life's journey that, all right, I'm going to just close out with the Shaman's Dream Oracle message because I'm going to trust that you're going to receive whatever you need to. This is a message that's like, I wasn't planning on this, but for some reason I know this needs to go out today. So this doesn't find you by chance. Of course you have. You have 2 messages. Woodwife's adaptability, which is knowing what boundaries you need to set to date so that you can feel good about yourself, knowing what it is that you'll tolerate as you adapt, becoming fluid once again. Then you have many masks, the authentic self. It's so funny because I was reading something around like, you know, a kink being seeing someone take off the shell of who they believe themselves to be and allowing a complete new identity to emerge, but it is just your true self. So there's something that you're doing. I'm seeing you're kind of wearing a new version of self. That's what it feels like. It's like you're breathing as the self from that timeline until your breaths become one. I'm seeing it as quantum entanglement and the collapse that occurs where 2 become 1. Does this make sense? It feels like a full immersion of becoming your higher self in physical form, navigating, seeing life on earth through the lens of your higher self, expressing, feeling, and moving through this existence from the lens of your higher self. Let me go ahead and read this for you. All I can say is it's some kind of high level. And I'm reluctant as well to say it. Yeah, Woodwives. Let me go ahead and read this for you. 38. It's just if you know, you know. All right. The authentic self, energizing internal allies and a conscious shift. We live in a world where everyone we see wears a mask. We wear these masks to cover up and protect who we really are. We learn to do so because we've been conditioned to try to appear a certain way to fit into society. Masks allow us to belong, so we remain within the confines of what is expected. Masks are not inherently bad. Rather, they provide context and structure for our personalities and soul's expression. Some of us might believe that a particular mask fixed and hardened onto us is our permanent face. We forget that we're living beings with a multitude of faces, enabling us to experience a fuller and more vibrant world. Your authentic essence doesn't want to be constrained by others' expectations anymore. Now's the time to strip away the mask you've accepted and discover who you really are. A new self is emerging, and as your perception changes and you adopt new ways of being. Right now, it's really important to allow yourself to experiment, to experience the world and all of its myriad potentials and possibilities. Try on different masks and let yourself be fluid and curious. How will you know what you love and what you resonate with if you don't take off the mask you've been always wearing and test drive some new ones? Your authentic essence will never change. It will only express itself differently through these optional selves. You're not just one self, you're a multidimensional being, you're a constellation of cells. And there has been entire dimensions of you that has been suppressed, that's also blocking you off or cutting you off from vast portions of your potential. You're a diamond with many facets. And there's just like a new, not even a new, but a dimension within you that is finally being expressed or emerging. So anyway, what would it feel like to explore this side of you? Anything is possible if you're willing to open up to your potential. There's some type of shape-shifting that's going on in your field. You truly can move beyond the barriers that society has set. Use your imagination and step into the magic. Then this came out with 64, which I'm hearing is it's kind of like your warning or your heads up with what this, I'm hearing the territory of what that comes with. It just comes with the territory. So strong roots and growth. This feels like you being so rooted and doubling down on something that you know, like within yourself, is contributing towards your own soul's evolution, that nobody's presence or absence, or I'm hearing opinions or even praise, disrupts your very way of being. It feels like total 0 point, total stillness in the center of your being. It feels like your true self is your authentic mask, to see this through the lens of the soul, moving through the realm of vibration, experiencing the illusion of solidity. And within that knowing, within that remembrance, all is in perfect design. And I'm seeing the time has come, which is just consciousness traveling into a new event. And you are that new event. And reality is now creating a new space around that. Like a new form is emerging around you to reflect and correspond with your own internal transformation. So this path isn't even unfolding in front of you. It's literally unfolding from you because you're embodying this version of self. Makes sense, right? So as within, so without, as above, so below. The woodwives dance into your dreams as a reminder to be grounded no matter what life offers you. Yeah, to be seated in the stillness and observe the intricacies and complexities of your surroundings, because there are shifts that are taking place faster now than ever before. You need to know who you are, what you'll tolerate, and what you've learned to date, and what boundaries to set so that you can feel good about yourself. Life is going to offer you something extraordinary now. And in order to learn and receive its blessings, you must remember that being grounded gives you more freedom and not less. You have everything you need. You have all it takes to do this right now. If you also keep reminding yourself to be flexible, you will be amazed by how well things play out for you. The woodwives are both wisdom keepers and students of the new world, and as these forest spirits have an uncanny ability to adapt to changing circumstances, you'll always find the perfect way to grow and expand. They represent what you already know how to do. This is an innate inner knowing. Learn, be in the beginner's mind, let go of your rigid notions of how you believe things should be, and instead be open to what presents itself to you right now, unencumbered by the projections of yesterday. Is there a storm brewing because things need to change? No worries, nothing can uproot you now. And it will soon pass, and you'll dance with nature and move with it all. Perhaps you're being given an opportunity to take a chance on something new, and you're not sure how far you can go without losing your footing. Have no fear, for when you remember your roots, your integrity, and your authentic self, which is literally the message this is coming through with, you can stretch yourself beyond the invisible line that you drew. Just go for it, because you'll be so glad that you did. Keep hearing incoming, 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 incoming. Right? Something is incoming in your field. I'm going to get an advice card for you, and then we'll go. I just know this needs to get out and reach you. The Emperor. Something is solidifying in your field. The pelican is all about buoyancy, so becoming less dense in the medium you're master. Remembering yourself as a light being, as this higher dimensional being, casting a third dimensional shadow in order to streamline your timeless consciousness through this vessel of possibility as a medium, so that the soul can express and experience itself through this tangible physical plane. Don't forget about your connection, and I'm hearing your point of origin as you move through this system. You can possess many experiences in this realm, but it is just that, merely an experience that is expressing itself through you. Don't allow the physical realm or uncertainty about your path forward to possess your current state of being. Remain open, child of light, as a vessel of possibility, and allow new possibilities to streamline and emerge from you. All right. Then you have 8 of trees at the base. Something could be a solidifying. It could be something that you're working on. It could be a gift, skill, or ability that you're cultivating. It's something you're going to be sought out after for. With the 8 of trees, though, it talks about something that you're working on, growing maybe your internal garden that ends up leading externally. It could be some type of, maybe someone that's like an empire that you're building from. I'm seeing not just from the ground up, but from the inside out. Okay. Anyway. All I know is this is needing to go out right now, so I'm gonna go. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, do consider subscribing. We'd love to have you around. Share what this is for you in the comment section. I'd be so curious to know. And personal reading details are also down below. Also check out Water Spirit if you're looking for some high quality AAE grade gemstones. I feel a bit disorientated, so it could feel like I'm hearing what happens when the world stops spinning. What direction are you gonna go in? And the line, I'm hearing the path forward may not be straight. It may have loads of curves, but there are surprises on each like bend. All right, so could be something really, really interesting there. Let me get one more message from the Mexico decks. All right, your last message is, do I use enough time for contemplation? Something that you may be contemplating. Your foundation is, do I help and allow others to help me? Could be co-creations with your fellow humans. But with that being said, I'm gonna go so I can get this out to you. And until next time, my love, bye.
Clouds in the sky don't care if I stay all day. Dreaming of time when you and I were there.